All right, Shalom. Before we open up to give all glory, all praises, honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, and as always, peace and salutations to those elect and the Sisakas push the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. With a Great Millstone, Gary Indiana Camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, and the brother Yerah.
Good night.
And we were just talking through the spirit, driving. We were just talking about, how, the mindset of these women compared to the mindset of the women, with the Eastern, women of the world, the other women that don't necessarily, that have not been westernized. The gifts of these devils, that, these benefits in which our women have received, has destroyed the mindset of our women, which in turn, these women are unappreciative of shit. We was harking on how, those Eastern European women, they pray, or just women from the East, period, or necessarily have not been Americanized. They know how to appreciate, pretty much a man. It's just, the word I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to open up with this, Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. And our people have been destroyed by the gifts of this devil. Especially you Babylonians, man. And you people have, like the scriptures say, that lofty city that dwelleth without care. These people, the average American don't know how it feels to go without food. Because why? They've been spoiled over here in Babylon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. See, the men of the Lord, we know that we are oppressed. And we seeing, the state of the earth and what is in it, and we understand that, hey, the world don't supposed to be this way. The women don't supposed to act this way. Women supposed to be really submissive, to a man. But in this kingdom, Esau has allowed these women to what? Gather abroad. He gave them gifts. So now these women over here, they thinking they don't need no man. And they don't reverence the Israelite man over here.
Yeah, so they don't appreciate, what I'm saying, what they have.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Like we say, because they were destroyed by that gift that this devil gave them. Hey, but not all gifts have pleasant things inside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this devil got a gift for you, but it got a bomb inside, a ticking time bomb. You take it home, open it up, it's gonna kill you.
And that's what we try to tell our people, man. Hey, we understand 2/3, are not going to get in, and a lot of that 2/3 of our women, because they've been totally destroyed by this system, man. This devil, like we were saying, he allowed them to gather abroad. He pretty much promote them to be whores. Whereas in these third world countries, man, these women, they're appreciative of a man being in their life. That's why you're seeing the passport bros. Now Eve getting mad at that, because Eve don't want to see Jake happy at all. Eve don't want to see women being submissive to Jake, man. When we speaking to the, to the wicked bitches, man. We understand there's a few women that's actually trying to repent. We ain't speaking to those women. We speaking to these wicked, the mindset of these wicked women. Because the majority of these women, that's how the way they think, especially in Babylon the Great. Not just the nigger woman, the women over here in general.
See this?
You got a precept or something?
God. So like I was going to Proverbs. Was it 32? Is it?
Trying to quote it. Proverbs
31. Proverbs 31:3, because this is what they're trying to. The passport bros, this is what they're trying to avoid. All right, they basically they basically doing this in another way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It says, give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings. All right, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, these women in America are destroyed, so nobody wants to deal with these women anymore, man, because they tired of all they bullshit. All right, so they going to go seek better women. You know what I'm saying? So they getting their passports and heading out of this place. Because they know, hey, there's women with a better mindset than what this country has to offer.
You gotta think, men naturally want to what? Have women. What man in his right frame of mind that got money? You naturally want what? A family. You want a woman. You want a wife. You want children. You want to prolong what? You know, your name and your seed. You know. So Jake looking like, why would I fucking have sex? You know, have a baby with Eve when I'm likely to lose all my shit dealing with this bitch. You know, she could put you on child support, or say you even though you're supposed to, you know, or you know, say Jake he married a bitch. Which marriage is sex. You ain't got to go to no fucking Esau court system to get married, man. But consecrated marriage is through sex, man. You know. But say Jake, he go through Esau route, to, you know, go to tradition, you know, Esau, not traditional, but you know that go to the courthouse. You get married to this bitch, y'all divorce. She take half, if not all, that you and built up, and you met this bitch less than what, a year ago. Here you are, you and built this thing for yourself for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? For just for one bitch, you know, things don't go her way. Now she feel like she's entitled to, you know, everything that you didn't work and build for. That's wicked as hell, man. And that's why a lot of you women gonna pay. And Esau, his ass definitely gonna pay. You know? You know what I'm saying?
See, because everything is backwards in this society, man.
God. What's that scripture where it says, a good wife is a gift, pretty much it's a gift from the Lord?
I think that's Sirach 39.
Let's get that real quick. You got to, yeah, let me get that Sirach 39. Yeah, man. So the 39 and hold on. Let's lock here real quick. Just bear with us. You know. That's why Paul said, you know, if you knows who got wife, be as if you have, you know, you have none, man. Because who's to say she might be around when shit get hard? You know, these women, they another thing, these women are not accustomed or used to, you know, going and suffering, going without. Because why? You know, they've been over taken care of, well pampered over here, man.
No, I mean, I think I meant 29.
29. I got it. 26.
26, okay.
Shit, we can start at 21. It was 26 and 1. It's Sirach 26 and 1. Blessed is a man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. Hey, women supposed to be what? A pillar of rest. They're supposed to bring a man what? Peace. But what these women, here Jake, he stay at the job. He just came off a 12-hour shift. He come home, no food in the fridge. I mean, no food made. You know what I'm saying? He don't even think to take his boots off and rub his feet or run some water from him. You know? But in these other countries, hey, Jay come home and it's food made, Moab, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They well taken care of, man. You know, that's why you're seeing a lot of Jakes. You know, you'll see grandma old as hell. She old. What happened to grandpa? Oh, grandpa died 10 years ago. I wonder why. But grandma be leaving till they done at 90. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lonely. Because why? Granddaddy dead because the hell, you know, you put him through at home. On top of the hell he's catching being in Babylon, man. It says, verse 2, a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and she shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. You know, a virtuous woman rejoices. A man love a silent and decent woman, man. That does. What man, you know what I'm saying? Who, as a man, who wants to deal with somebody that always got to question his authority? Especially if you're a man, you're a sole provider for your family. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't want to deal with all the headache that these women have to offer here.
God.
All right, because they've been corrupted, man, by this society, by this evil, wicked society, man. That all they do is accept evil. They made evil their way of life. You know what I'm saying? They made misery their way of life. and they forcing it upon their men. They forcing their men to be miserable.
All these bitches always gotta, you know, they want to glorify their body and they look, they ass, and all that. When all these bitches got, you know, it's everybody, you know what I'm saying? Then all these bitches got ass because the food, but that's all they do. That's all they offer. It's just sex.
Just because you miserable don't mean we want to be miserable too.
God. And what do the scriptures say? I believe it's in First Esdras. I want to get it. When it goes to type, pretty much many has fallen because of women. I think it's in First Esdras. Let's lock it back. I think it's First Esdras 4. I think it was Zerubbabel that was speaking to the king. Yep. First Esdras 4 and 13. Then the third, who spoken of woman and of truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. O ye men, is not the great king nor the multitude. It's like, O ye men, it is not the great king nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that is excellent. Who is then that ruleth them, or hath lordship over them? Are they not women? It said, women have borne the king and all people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, Slakia, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyard from whence the wine cometh, because women are very vital to a nation. You know, we're not here to bash our women. In fact, we love our women. That's why we get on our women, man.
Yeah, they have an important role to play.
God. We need women to forth the legacy. You know, it's the woman's job. She's the first teacher of the child. And what she's supposed to teach the child is what? Your ways. You know, the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because the man is supposed to what? Uphold the standard of the Lord, man, in his household. And it's the woman's job to teach the children so they can, you know, help forth the process of righteousness, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In this world, Esau gave them the wrong position. He gave them the wrong job title.
Nah. It's like you got it, bro.
So like, yeah, man, he reversed the roles. All right, he made them think that they can be the leaders of the households and things like that.
You know, that's why you got schools, man. In reality, you know, the woman supposed to be teaching the kids. You know, but what reason why you got schools was why Esau teaching your child now, indoctrinate you, why he and brainwash you. It's because why though? Now you got the woman at the workplace, making it forward in his legacy.
So he gave these women some kind of authority.
You know
what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to have no authority over their husbands, or any man for that matter.
I'm gonna pause. Slakia, I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Yeah, Slakia had to pause the video. Yeah, we just pretty much, before we pause the video, we was just talking about how, you know, women are very vital to our nation. You know, pretty much they help, they help, you know, forward the nation, man. You know?
Yep. And as we were saying, you know, this, this devil, the destroyer, man, he did exactly that, man. He reversed the roles that these women are supposed to play in their families. And in society as a whole.
Because the foundation of any society is the family structure. You know, and that family must have a connection with the, you know, with the Most High, starting with the Israelites, you know. You know, it's just going to be through the Israelites, starting with Yahushua, that everything is going to be placed back in order, you know. But right now, we're witnessing what? The earth being ran out of order. You know, we was talking about in the last lesson, hey, we all these things are happening for our learning. You know, now we understand the importance of why women should be in order, because we're seeing the result of them being out of order, what it's leading to. Sodomites, simp-ass niggas, you know, outlandish women, You know, because these older women, they teach the younger women to be what? Promiscuous. You know, oh, go play the field, girl, you know. Go to college. And what happens in college? You know, all kind of these women get, you know, whored out. You know. And be part of these sororities, you got to do what? Wicked acts, you know, homosexual acts. Some of these sororities require these women to do. Or go be part of an orgy or you know, let dudes run the train on you. It's the type of shit that goes on over here, man. You know? It says, let's read that again. 1 Esdras 4:15. Women have borne the king and the people that rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men. And without women cannot men be. And women don't make no damn garments for men in these days. Last time, you know, we got some sisters in the faith, of course, that make garments for brothers, you know. But outside that, you don't really see women making garments for dudes.
No.
The fuck you last time you went to a bitch house and she had a sewing machine in her? If she didn't even know how to use a sewing machine.
Right.
You know, mama grandma used to know how to knit,
Yep.
cook, make shit from scratch, cookies from scratch. You know, everything grandma used to know how to make was from scratch.
Grandma had skills.
Yeah. These bitches, all they know how to do is they barely know how to do that right. Put a pack of ramen in the damn microwave.
Yep. The microwave doing it for you.
Yeah, they fucked that up. That shows how destroyed our people are. And then it's no better with these niggas. The reason why these women even more, they egg them on because you got these simp ass ass worshiping niggas. You know, you'll see on TikTok, bitch shake her ass all goddamn day. You'll read the comments, oh, my beautiful black queen, what's your cash app? This bitch got a whole man at home. You cash apping her money. Shit wicked, man. And the nigga know that you cashing app him. And it's so even more wicked, the nigga that's with her know that you cash app him. He don't give a damn long as he get a piece of the money.
So you're assisting and rewarding her to do evil unto her husband.
Come on.
All right, so hey, that's wickedness, man. You
Come on.
got blood to pay for it.
Come on. It says, verse 18, yea, and if a man had gathered together gold and silver of any goodly thing, do they not love a woman, which is comely in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape? Or even with open mouth fixeth their eyes fast on her, and have not all men more desires unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? You know, these men, you know, these guys, you know, you get these jobs. It's common for a man to go out to work, you know, and to bring forth back to his woman. You know, that's natural. That's man nature. Of course, you want to go get some money. Who the first, you know, you break bread with the brothers, you know, and then naturally you go home and, you know, pay the Lord's tithe. You know, and you go home and you break bread with your woman and your kids. You know? But in this society, Esau, what? You know, hey, now he put the woman above the man. Now she's the secretary. Now we just rode past the sign. You got a bitch running for Congress. What kind of shit that is, man? I mean, alderman, whatever the hell they, you know, the election out here. That shouldn't be. Her ass supposed to be at home frying some chicken. No, it's like baking some chicken.
Yeah, for the family, man. For a husband when he come off of work.
Oh, damn, it's like it's like it, bro.
Sorry.
It says, and verse 20, a man leaving his own father that brought him up in his own country and cleave unto his wife. Even though Adam, that was a decree by Adam, you know? And we know who Adam was. That was Yahushua, you know? He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor, he sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother nor country. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all unto women? Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal and to sail upon sea, to look upon the rivers and to look upon a lion, and goeth in darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled and robbed, he bring it to his love. That not happening in common society. You know, Jake's getting robbed, motherfuckers. You know,
Right.
rob a bank, a Brinks truck, and who he's breaking, you know, or he's gonna spend it to get some women.
Yeah, Jake was spending a whole paycheck on a woman
Yeah,
just for a weekend.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whether a man loveth his wife better than the father and mother, yea, many have, that's the point, this is the point. It said, many there be that run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes, man. Now you got simps. Now you a servant for their sakes. Now you got to pay child support. Now you can't even have a passport. Because if you don't pay on your child support, they can revoke your passport. I mean, you'll pay on your child support, they can revoke your passport or your license. Or you can go to jail. Or you got to pay alimony. Or like I said earlier, she take half your goods. You got niggas and there's athletes, and then you should, some should tell, this how stupid these niggas is. Some would have told me as an athlete and a little entertainer, and looking back at what happened to all the athletes and entertainers, why the fuck would I get married? You know? Seeing the result of it, because you would never hear a Hollywood marriage, or a lot of them marriages are staged, don't get me wrong, it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, but you never heard of a successful long-term marriage when it comes to these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they like you said, they set them up for failure, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant to last.
And like I said, a lot of those marriages are fake and arranged for Hollywood's sake, and to also put more spells upon you people. J-Lo just left her third marriage. So women thinking since J-Lo, you know, and you know that Stella got your groove back spirit. You know, so they say since J-Lo doing it, now they it's okay for them to do it.
It's a money scheme.
God. It's witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Then they use the music to destroy us. Remember the 90s nigga Babyface? You know, I'm always gonna I hate that fucking song. Soon as I get home from work, he making her bath, making her food soon as he get home from work. And they put it over a nice beat with a nice soft voice guy like Babyface, and you being enchanted to setting your own destruction as a nation. You know? You got something, bro?
Yeah, it says this is so I could 1 Corinthians 11. Start at 1. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ."
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach, right? "Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them unto you." All right, so it says, "Remember ye me in all things, and keep the ordinances." All right, so hey, keep the commandments, man, as I delivered them unto you.
And the ordinance, it's like if I made ordinance goes into order.
Yeah.
The Lord is not an altar of confusion. You know, the Lord created everything to be in decency and in order, man. And that's why everything's fucked up, the ecosystem, because nothing is in order.
Right.
You know?
And see, that's why he said this, you know what I'm saying, with the verses, you know what I'm saying, following after. Because he knew that these things would get out of hand. He says, verse 3, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man." It says the head of the woman is the man. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So as men of the Lord, we follow, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shai.
Which is our husband.
Right. You know? And that's our head. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, that's who we should allow to control us as men. You know what I'm saying? And the one that controls the woman is the man, her husband. You know what I'm saying? Or if they be If they don't have a husband, their father.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Is the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh.
Huh.
All right. So like I said, this devil reversed the roles, and he made it seem like the woman is where, you know what I'm saying, things come from, because this devil puts himself at the top, man. Man, he's the base man of all people on the earth.
God.
He's the lowest of the low.
God.
And he puts himself first, and then he puts the woman second, and the man he wants to put at the bottom in this society.
God.
All right, that's why things are the hardest on men in this society, man.
God.
All right, he gears everything to be against the men.
Hey, even the food is designed to what? To lure you to testosterone.
He puts your children above you.
Yeah, it was like even the food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they lure you to testosterone. They put that's why everything is all soy in almost every product we eat. You know, that's designed to make you weak as a man. You know.
Yep.
You know, that's why you know, they push what the feminist ideology. Even men, you got a lot of men you got male feminists.
And when women, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be rising up against their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Or any child shouldn't be rising up against their fathers.
And Esau, I would say this: Esau designed that. He kept the father at the house. A lot of these women are destroyed mentally because they didn't have their fathers in the house to teach them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
or to look out for. You know, a lot of these women make poor decisions when they're not guided by a man. That's why women they pick shitty boyfriend, shitty guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got cute eyes, but this nigga's a complete demon, a loser.
Right.
And then they blame their experience with that loser to the overall Israelite. All us like that, because your dumb ass picked this loser.
I was just gonna say, because like, you know, we know not every man out there is perfect in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We know we got wicked men out there. But you know, like you say, man, what they've done isn't what all of us have done. You know what I'm saying?
And think about that.
You can't use a bad example as, you know what I'm saying, as somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, the figure for all the good examples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just play the one-sided thing, man. Like there ain't no other side to it all.
Or they get a good guy and fuck him over.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I got a quick pre, if I may. Let you got some more on that. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. It says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over a man, but to be in silence."
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Her job is what? To teach the kids.
See, and to be in silence is to listen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't learn if you're talking. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to be silent, because it's not your role to speak.
And
you're supposed to listen from your husband, as it said.
And we can't make this shit up. It was called the mailman for the reason.
Yeah.
Now you got women delivering mail.
Yep.
It was back then. It was men that delivered the mail. That's why it's called the mailman.
Right.
Because it goes back to what ancient days where you had men that sent messages to others. They didn't send a women to deliver a message to a king, nigga. They sent men. Mm-hmm. Trusted men at that. You know, now you got women, mail ladies.
Yeah, going to every man's household. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, men will see that. Hey, that's a woman. Yeah. That's a woman delivering mail. I'm going to try to talk to her.
Yeah.
That's how people think in this society, man. She going around in a whole town of people you know what I'm saying, various blocks, delivering mail to all these different individual households. Think about all the men in these households that didn't try to talk to her to try to seduce her.
Yeah, nigga come to the door with no drawers on. You know?
She probably got a husband back at home.
Yeah.
And her husband probably don't know nothing about what happened throughout her day.
Shit, wicked, man. And you wonder why we vexed. You know? It says, but I'm not. It says, verse 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. You know, it was the woman. It was through, you know, although Adam's sin was he didn't check her. People was like, hell no, we ain't doing that shit. You know? And it was through that mistake Adam did. We learning now. We seeing the result of that mistake right now play out as we speak. That one mistake, Adam not checking her, we seeing what? Result of that. Or what you do when you allow your women to gather abroad. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it all had to happen for our learning. So now you thinking the kingdom they're gonna be gathering? Hell no. Let alone no women on the earth. Because the earth is gonna be in complete order, man. When the Israelites, and when first we take these heathens down, we beat them with a rod of iron. We beat them. The purpose of beating them is to what? To beat these nations under subjection under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and the elect and the nation of Israel. You know? It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if she continue in the faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. You know, if. Yeah, that's what you remember it said, if. It's because it ain't say because you got an ass, you're going to be saved. Or you got some ass and some titties and a cute smile.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Things that are basically worthless in a way.
Come on. Yeah, because you know what I'm
saying? Like, who cares?
You know what I'm saying? You got ass and titties. Now what? What's next? What else can you do?
Exactly.
You know? I want to finish off with this first Ezra real quick. And then we can close out. First Ezra 4:27. Many also have perished and have erred and sinned for women. And now do you not believe me? It is not great. It is not the great king in his power. Do not all, it's like here. Verse 28. And now do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Bardicus, sitting at the right hand of the king and taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head, which was disrespectful to be looked at in the time. You know, hey, you just couldn't just run up on a king. You had to schedule an appointment for him, man. You know what I'm saying? He is up to him whether or not he wanted to accept that appointment. You know, you ain't had to. Like Esther, that was like with Esther, that was some bold she did when she just ran up on a king like that. But it shows how even within that story, he said that he gazed upon her because of beauty. he was so mesmerized by her beauty, he even forgot his own protocol. You know what I'm saying? It shows how powerful women are. And Esau knows that. That's why he used it as a tool for destruction. That's why you got Megan Thee Stallion. Because women, don't get me wrong, women, they naturally built. They thick and curvy, you know, Jake, we love curvy women. We love, full lips, hair. But Esau took that and made it to something like then into an idol.
Yeah, I mean, like, all that really, man, all that really don't mount up to much if you ain't coming in the right spirit.
Yeah.
Basically, all that you think you got ain't nothing if you ain't in order.
And unlike serving the Heavenly Father, the relationship that the Lord want to have with his nation is like a husband-wife relationship. He's still in order. It's still order, but he still love you. Versus following these idols, you a slave to that idol. And you know what I'm saying? The relationship with the Lord is a marriage. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You treat your wife different than you gonna treat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Differently than some bitch in the street.
Right. It's not a physical thing. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying? being in order is being spiritually connected. You know what I'm saying? To your husband or to your wife.
Con. It says, verse 30, and taking a crown from the king's head and set it upon her own head, she also struck the king with her left hand. She slapped the nigga, which is very disrespectful. And she did this in front of people. You know, there's people watching, you know, observers, probably, you know, women, you know, serving women around, seeing this shit like, oh shit, she can get away with it. Because women, they, you know, women like to try you and see what they can get away with. And if you a pushover nigga, oh baby, go ahead. They gonna be content. They gonna until you like, hell no, bitch. You know?
Yeah, man, because, you know what I'm saying? All this causes uh division. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It causes arguments and fights and things, man. Who wants to deal with that?
It said, and yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with an open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. He was observing him being a simp.
So, hey, you gotta be in the same mind with your husband, man. How can two walk together unless they be agreed?
It says, hold on. What was that? But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing thus they do? I mean, they do thus. I mean, seeing they do thus. Then the king and the princes looked one to another, so he began to speak the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high as the heavens, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasses the heavens round about and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth and stronger than all, man. You know? It said, all the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heavens blesses. All works shake and tremble at it. And with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness, all they shall perish. Woo! These wicked hoes, all that shit gonna perish. These kings of the earth. Cause why? Esau, he's the king of the earth. What he's foreigning?
It's the self-destruction of our race.
God.
All right, that's what that's his evil gift that he's giving.
God. It says, neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the Lord, power of truth. You know? So we're gonna leave it at that. You know, you get the drift. You know, we pray this video is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Want to say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We're well, and as always, peace and salutations to those elect and the Sasakas pushing truth throughout the four corners of earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.